Good afternoon, good evening, everyone who is listening or who is watching this. We're in a very good spirit. There is something that fun that just happened in the market. You can see the oil prices have gone down like crazy. You can see this candle, very crazy. So people who don't know fundamentals, they will say, maybe order block, maybe manipulation. All those statements are said when people don't have an answer. Let me show you the impact of geopolitics in the market. Let me show you the impact of macroeconomics, fundamentals in the market. Now, from today, you will understand that without fundamentals, without geopolitics information, without macroeconomics, you're just a joker in the market. Let me show you. I want you to see this statement from President Trump. This is a statement from President Trump. This is President Trump posting this. I'm pleased to report that the United States of America and the country of Iran have had over the last 2 days, they have had a very good and productive conversation regarding a complete and total resolution of our hostilities in the Middle East. Only that means de-escalation. It means the United States desperately wants to end this war. Why is the United States so hungry to end this war? This war is costing the United States a lot. Remember, these guys they crossed Hormuz, which is a canal that controls over 20 to 25% of global trade. We're talking about oil prices skyrocketing. We are talking about Iran hitting the Middle East. Iran has been bombing Qatar. Iran has been bombing Saudi Arabia. Iran has been bombing Jordan. Iran has been bombing everyone, Israel. We are talking about countries that have a lot of oil, that sell a lot of oil to the world. This means that this conflict has been affecting the United States heavily. So because of this de-escalation, I think let me finish the reading. Based on the tenor and the tone of these in-depth, detailed and constructive conversations, which will continue throughout the week, meaning all this week Trump has cooled it down. I said, relax. We are talking to Iran. We want to end this war. I have instructed the Department of War to postpone any and all military strikes against Iranian power plants and energy infrastructures for a 5-day period, subject to the success of the ongoing meeting and discussions. That's enough. Remember, Trump made a statement over the weekend that they plan to strike Iran's power plants. Do you know what Iran responded with? They responded they are going to hit with distillation plants of the Middle East, of Saudi Arabia. Remember, let me explain distillation plants. Now this is the most dangerous thing that Iran was going to do. Remember, these countries don't have lakes. They don't have rivers. So how do they get the water they use? They have distillation plants, meaning they don't have this natural water from maybe rain from the lakes. So if these distillation plants that give them water are hit, millions of people can die because they'll have no water at all. The moment they made this statement, I knew America was going to go on the knees and beg Iran to end the war. And that's what's happening. So let's look at the reaction in the market. The reaction shows because these statements send a signal to the entire market. This statement by Trump is sending a signal that we are going to have a normal oil flow again. Oil tanks, oil ships are going to pass through that canal very easily. Meaning if the oil prices were going crazy because of the fear, because of the shortage of supply, meaning he cooled all that down. What did the market react with? The market had to go down. It had to sell. Leave alone the oil. Let's look at the dollar. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. I'm showing you something. Wait a minute. I want to show you how the dollar reacted. The dollar had to go weak. Why? In terms of war, let's look at any pair that has to do with the dollar. GBP, USD. You see the dollar got weak. Why is the dollar getting weak? Remember, whenever there is fear, whenever there is conflict, people move money into the dollar as a safe haven. But once that fear is not there, people remove the money from the market. So right now we are seeing a weak dollar just because of that. Yeah, I think that is it for now. So this is what we call fundamentals in the market. A tweet from the President of the United States can change everything. It can make your support and resistance rubbish. It can make your order block rubbish. So it means you must be aware of what is going on. If you are not, you'll always be caught off guard. So imagine all this is what is just happening. The person doesn't know why it is happening. You know what they will do? They will look at oil and say it is going to buy again. Let me show you what they will do. A person who has no fundamental background, they will look at this oil and say oil is going back. They say oil prices are going back to maybe $118. They do this. I'm showing you how a person without fundamentals may trade. Will say, oh, it is buying back again. They put their entry here, put their stop loss maybe here. They say it is going back to here. My friend, it's not going back. Why? The war is ending. The negotiations are on, meaning the oil prices have to drop again, go back to the normal prices. These are not the normal prices of the oil. So I think I've shared enough. If you want to learn how to trade, if you want to learn how to these fundamentals, to trade with fundamental background, you can always check in my bio. There's always my WhatsApp number. You can reach out to me. Then I try to make you a profitable trader, not just a trader. Thank you.